This is ABC 7 News at noon. Your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Hi, I'm Ray Collins. Scott is in late this afternoon. Our top story at noon, a retired police captain who shot and killed a man during a texting dispute before a movie will go to trial. A Pasco County judge denied a motion to allow Curtis Reeves to use the stand your ground defense. Reeves shot and killed 43-year-old Chad Olson nearly 3 years ago after Reeves says Olson attacked him in the theater. Reeves had told Olson to stop texting during the previews, but Reeves' attorney says Olson then threw his phone and popcorn at him. And in self-defense, Reeves took out his weapon and fired a single shot. The defense does have a chance to challenge the judge's ruling before a trial, which is set, no date set rather, for second-degree murder. New at noon, deputies in Sarasota County arrested a Northport area man for allegedly neglecting his 2 horses. They say 42-year-old William DeFresney of Albin Avenue allowed his horses to be visibly malnourished. Deputies were tipped off after one of the horses was seen wandering the road on a field near Malton Street, and the horse was traced back to DeFresney. Back here on the Suncoast, the search is on for an armed robber in Nokomis. Deputies were called to the Casey Key food store on West Albee Road just after midnight. They say a man went into the store, showed a gun, and demanded money. Here are some pictures now. He's described as a white man wearing a gray hoodie with white writing, gray or black pants, a black mask. He reportedly was holding a black revolver. If you can help, call the sheriff's office at 366-TIPS. In Manatee County, deputies are investigating a home burglary in Parrish. It happened on 125th Drive East. The sheriff's office says the burglar or burglars broke into the home through a sliding glass door that was taken off its tracks. Once inside, they stole several valuable items before running away. Once again, if you can help, call the number on your screen, Crime Stoppers, 866-634-TIPS. An update now on the police officer facing a manslaughter charge in the shooting death of a librarian during a Citizens Police Academy last August. Officer Lee Cowell has now been fired from his job at the Punta Gorda Police Department. He shot 73-year-old Mary Knowlton during a training exercise last August. Police Chief Tom Lewis has also been charged with culpable negligence. He remains on administrative leave. And a follow-up on the case of the man who offered a little boy candy in Bradenton. Police now believe it was all one big misunderstanding. The 82-year-old man came forward and said he had no criminal intent. He was just offering a boy candy. He has not been charged, and the case is now closed. All right, let's check the weekend forecast now. Josh, and for John, a little bit of a change in the winds come Sunday.
Exactly. Yeah, we've been talking about this for several days now. Yeah. Looks like there was going to be rain on Saturday. That's not going to be the case now, as the system really is going to gather its strength on Sunday and linger into Monday. We'll talk about that later. But right now, it's beautiful outside. Lower 70s, lower to mid 70s, and we could climb up into the upper 70s by the time the day is done. 73 right now with sunny skies, 73% is the humidity. Earlier this morning, we had some patchy fog around the area, but that has burned off, and no issues right now along the Sun Coast. The radar is quiet, and for the rest of the day, we're calling for mostly sunny skies, but we will talk about this weekend coming up. A lot of events going on outside. Question is, will we be able to get them in, or will we have to move them outside, or inside, I should say? We'll talk about it in just a few minutes. Back to you.
All right, talk to you soon. Thank you, Josh. The Sarasota County Sheriff's Office will give some rare insight today during spring break. Twitter users are invited to go on a virtual ride along with deputies who are patrolling Siesta Key. Staff will tweet videos, pictures, and texts about the calls that deputies respond to throughout the afternoon. The tweet from the beat begins in just about 55 minutes at 1 o'clock. So to follow along, simply follow the Sheriff's Office handle at Sarasota Sheriff on Twitter. Just days after a fire broke out in the building, a ribbon-cutting ceremony is set for this afternoon for the new Visual Arts Center at the Ringling College of Art and Design. The ceremony for the Richard and Barbara Bosch Visual Arts Center begins at 5:30 p.m. A fire broke out on the roof several days ago in the 3-story building. The cause is still under investigation. The project was supposed to be complete this summer. No word yet if that'll be delayed. It's pending an insurance assessment. The Manatee County School District is revealing more plans about their new high school. A 260,000 square foot campus will be built at the corner of Erie and Martha Streets in Parrish. They already have 6 high schools in Manatee County. This will be the 7th and the first one to serve the Ellington and Parrish area.
High schools are currently over capacity, and so we really need this high school. It's our most fundamental need to give those high schools some relief.
Construction begins later on this year and should be done in time for the school year to start in 2019. The district is accepting suggestions as to what the name of the new school should be. History buffs are heading to Venice this weekend. Replicas of Columbus's ships, the Pinta and the Nina, are docked at Fisherman's Wharf Marina. They are now open for tours. Tickets are $8 for adults, $7 for seniors, and $6 for students. The ships will be open every day from 9 to 6. They'll be docked in Venice until Tuesday. All right, time for lunch. Let's join Chef Judy at Antoine's Restaurant on Tuttle Avenue in Sarasota.
You know, good things really do come in small strip malls, especially in this Sunshine State. Located right next to the ball field at Smith Stadium, you're going to find Antoine's. Now, Antoine's has been in town for many years, originally located up on Fruitville, and now it's found its place right here on North Tuttle. If you're looking for delicious Belgian cuisine, a wide variety of mussels, and so much for you'll see with hints of French cuisine and continental, then you've come to the right place. You don't have to be going to a ball game for spring training to come and enjoy your meal here. They're open for dinner only, and you'll get to meet the owner, and we'll talk about their history and what they bring to this delicious restaurant, Antoine's, when we come back throughout the hour. So stay with me as we bring you the great flavors of Belgium and beyond.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com, A-N-D, services.com.
Check out mysuncoast.com/dining, your guide to the foodie lifestyle.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
Come meet the artists and enjoy their creations at the Sarasota Spring Fine Art Festival. Over 100 artists and thousands of works of contemporary art in photography, glass, sculpture, jewelry, and much more. The 4th annual Sarasota Spring Fine Art Festival. Saturday and Sunday, March 11th and 12th on Gulfstream Avenue in downtown Sarasota. Bring your sense of discovery and appreciation of the beautiful to the Sarasota Spring Fine Art Festival. For more information, visit ParagonArtEvents.com.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. We promise we're more than a dealership. We're a destination with a movie theater, massage room, aquarium, cafe, and more. We promise to give you top dollar for your trade, even if you don't buy from us. And if you do, we promise you the best deal. Bring us any competitor's ad and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
Every now and then, factories authorize us to give deep discounts on furniture. And that time is now during the Flex Steel Factory Authorized Sale at Bacon's Furniture and Design. Shop the Flex Steel styles you love like Brandon, Dillon, Crosstown, Fleet Street Sectionals, and more. All at the guaranteed lowest authorized prices. Experience the beauty, the functionality, the quality for years to come with a lifetime warranty on Flex Steel's patented spring construction. The Flex Steel Factory Authorized Sale going on now only at Bacon's Furniture and Design.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com, A-N-D, services.com.
Welcome back, everyone. Good to see you on this Friday afternoon. I'm meteorologist Josh Stone in for John Scalzi today. Well, we have low 70s along the coast and low 80s inland. So what's going on here? We have a sea breeze that has developed, so the wind's coming out of the west, holding down the temperatures slightly along the coast, but you go inland where the sea breeze is not as prevalent and our temperatures are allowed to warm up thanks to the sunshine in the sky for today. We are calling for mostly sunny skies today, so the radar remains very quiet, nothing to show you here. And we really need some rain, though. We're approaching 4 inches of a deficit since January 1st. And as you can see, we desperately need rain, and looks like it will be on its way, but not for the next couple of days. So here's the breakdown of the forecast. Mostly sunny, dry conditions, but warm today. And then finally, the showers move in by Sunday, thanks to another system that's going to come into the area. By the time it's done on Monday, we could maybe receive up to a 1/4 inch of rainfall, maybe some areas a little bit more than that, but it will at least help to put a dent in that deficit that we're experiencing right now. And then cooler and breezy conditions next week, and we're talking about a little taste of a Florida winter coming our way, with highs may not getting out of the 60s and even lows dropping down into the 40s. Dry air aloft right now. The blue is associated with some upper level moisture from this front that's to our north. It's a weak front, though. It was a little bit stronger earlier today. Now it's losing its energy by the time it comes into our area. Maybe just a few passing clouds on our Saturday, and that's about it. That's the warm sector of this storm system. The cold sector of the storm is up here in the northeast, anywhere from 2 to 4 inches of snow falling. And checking out the airport delays in LaGuardia, almost an hour there of delay thanks to the weather, and in Atlanta about a 30-minute delay, but everywhere else looks pretty good. As far as the snow accumulations, you can see anywhere from 1 to 3 inches, maybe up to 4 inches in some locations in the northeast, but everywhere else looking pretty quiet at this time. Though some snow could develop along the I-40 corridor in Tennessee, and that's due to the next system that eventually will be coming our way to bring us the rainfall. All right. It's cold up to the north, and thanks to the upper level winds moving directly from the west to the east, this cold air is moving into the northeast, and the overnight lows up here, say around Boston, could be in the teens, so it's going to be quite chilly for those folks there. Not here, though. Mostly sunny skies for us, looking pretty good. Let's check out the weekend forecast. So as far as events go, Saturday, tomorrow, looking fine. Okay, maybe an isolated shower here or there inland, but that's about it. So all the outdoor events, I think, are going to be okay. Of course, on Saturday evening, Sunday morning, we forward those clocks 1 hour because of daylight savings. And then Sunday, expect that system to come in, cloud up the skies, bring us some showers throughout the day and lingering into Monday. And then a reinforcing shot of cold air comes our way by early to mid next week. And there's your high on Wednesday, only 68. Lows in some locations could be in the mid to upper 40s, so it will be a little bit cool, at least for a couple of days. Then we'll rebound back into more average-like conditions, right?
Thank you, Josh. In health news this afternoon, there's some concern the new federal health care plan replacing Obamacare would have older Americans paying more for coverage. The new plan allows insurance companies to charge older customers up to 5 times as much as younger customers. Under Obamacare, companies could charge up to 3 times as much. The American Association of Retired Persons also points to a 30% surcharge if someone has a 2-month gap in medical coverage. New rules will allow rookie doctors to work longer, even 24-hour shifts. The Accreditation Council for Graduate Medical Education is reinstating a rule that allows first-year doctors to work longer. An 80-hour-per-week limit remains in place for residents at all levels. The change will take effect this summer. For the first time, doctors have tied the Zika virus to possible new heart problems. Researchers in Venezuela say 8 people with confirmed Zika infections developed a heart rhythm problem. Most of them had heart failure about 10 days after Zika symptoms began. However, researchers say the evidence does not prove there's a link, and it's too soon to know how often this might be happening. If you're on a gluten-free diet by choice, new research shows you may be doing your body more harm than good. Researchers analyzed the diets of nearly 200,000 people. Those who ate the highest amounts of gluten were actually 13% less likely to develop type 2 diabetes. Can't win. Now on to a parenting alert. The American Association of Orthodontists report a spike in people trying to do do-it-yourself braces. In fact, teens use everything now from rubber bands to paper clips to try to correct their own teeth on the cheap. ABC's Lindsay Janis has the story.
I'm going to put it behind my teeth.
Hundreds of videos flooding social media. Tutorials from teens on how to try to correct your smile at home on your own.
It's going to hurt, especially the first few days. It's going to hurt really bad.
Doctors now warning the growing trend could mean a lifetime of pain.
It's Russian roulette, and you're playing with how you're going to be for the rest of your life.
The American Association of Orthodontists reporting an uptick. 13% of its members are seeing patients who have tried DIY teeth straightening. Such an alarming number, they're reissuing this PSA.
Trying to close a gap or straighten your teeth yourself can increase the risk of infection and serious damage to your teeth and gums.
Oddly enough, David Campbell says at a young age, his dentist suggested he apply rubber bands at night to try to close a gap in his front teeth. But the bands kept disappearing. He thought they were falling off, but really,
the rubber bands were actually going up into my gums and killing the teeth at the root. They found about 4 or 5 rubber bands up in the root of my gums and had just strangled my teeth.
New York dentist Nancy Rosen says that was bad advice, and the damage can happen quickly, sometimes in just a couple of days. And fixing it can be costly.
In the end, you'll be paying at least double to correct all the mistakes that you've made.
If they can be fixed at all.
You can fix your plumbing and do it wrong and call a plumber. When you make a visit to an orthodontist to repair what's been done, sometimes the damage is not repairable.
Campbell says he eventually lost his 2 front teeth and estimates he spent between $40,000 and $50,000 over the years. Now he's warning teens not to do what he did.
It may look simple, but it can end up costing you thousands of dollars and a lot of heartaches, pain, and suffering.
Up next, our pet of the week named Wilbur. That's next.
Check out My Suncoast Dining on mysuncoast.com for Chef Judy's favorite recipes, restaurant guide, and more. Go to mysuncoast.com/dining.
Hi, I'm Chef Judy. Every Wednesday morning, I'll be with the chefs at the Publix Aprons Cooking School serving up the most wonderful dishes. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast.
You only have one life. Are you gambling with it? 1 in 3 adults have high blood pressure. Not knowing your numbers could cause you to lose, big time. Luckily, you can turn the odds in your favor by getting your blood pressure checked today. Don't leave your health to chance. Learn more at heart.org/HPB.
We consider the first 60 minutes the golden hour, the time that we can do the most to affect how a patient's going to do. I think what motivates all of us is that at the other end of it, we see them, smiling and happy and going back to their families. That's our greatest satisfaction. Sarasota Memorial Hospital is just an amazing place to take care of people.
$1,000 a day every day for the rest of my life. Day 1, bought a pony, we're best buds. Day 7, this is crazy! Another day, another grand. This one's on me. Then Mom said, better save some. And another grand, share the love. I don't even play this thing, but I got a bunch. And another grand, and another grand, another grand, another grand. Let's do it again tomorrow.
With a prize of $1,000 a day for life, the new Cash for Life draw game is your ticket to a grand day every day.
In town, on the town, The Mark offers landmark living in the center of everything you love about Sarasota. Priced from the 700s, spacious residences and elevated club-level amenities create a private oasis in the sky. Promenade shopping and dining put the best of downtown downstairs. Sales gallery open daily at the corner of Pineapple and State Street just south of Maine. The Mark, Sarasota. Presented by Coulter.
There are many choices when it comes to AC companies. Our advice? Choose a company that performs employee background checks and is licensed with top manufacturers like Daikin. Daikin offers a 12-year parts and labor limited warranty. For better comfort and value, call Elite Heating and Air.
All right, nice day for spring training baseball. The Pirates are hosting the Rays today at Lecom Park in Bradenton. And throwing out the first pitch today at ABC 7 Day is our chief meteorologist, Bob Harrigan. Bob, have you loosened up your right arm so far? You ready for this?
I'm ready for this. I'm going to be throwing out the first pitch here. We're going to also announce who won the signed Sean McCutcheon jersey right here at the ABC 7 booth. And you're going to go ahead and pick that up. They're going to pick it up, all the fans here for Fan Fest here at Lecom Park. So we're having a great time. Jacqueline and Jess here now joining us. We're going to pick the name. So if you signed up, we're going to figure out who won this great signed jersey. Lots of fun out here at Lecom Park, where the Pirates have been here since 1969. And the winner is, for the signed jersey, John Longo. John Longo. Be sure, John Longo, if you find him, you know who he is, tell him to pick it up at the guest services station right by the main gate. Jacqueline, Jess, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Back to you up there at the booth.
All right. I'll take it here as well. Thank you very much. Enjoyed the simulcast out there at Lecom Park. As we go from the Pirates to Cats, time for our Pet of the Week. Josh is with Marcia and Wilbur. Take it away.
All right, Marcia. We have Wilbur here, and what a lap cat we have today.
Let me tell you something about Wilbur. He is probably semi-comatose, even though he's 3.5 years old. He is just grounded, to say the least. He's comfortable. He's not skittish. He was in our green room, and Ray, he enjoyed your presentation because he was watching you intently on the television.
Wilbur is very inquisitive of our studio.
Yeah, he
just
is.
Lost him.
Wilbur is a 3.5-year-old, beautiful brindle type of cat.
Mm-hmm.
And he absolutely loves to ride in cars. He loves to be on your lap, even when he's out taking a look around.
Yeah.
And
well, he was purring when I was petting him, and it seemed very comfortable.
Yeah, he's just a lovely, lovely cat, and a wonderful addition to anybody's home. You know, so many times we're asked, can cats coexist with dogs? Well, yeah, they can. It just depends on how you introduce a cat to a dog, or vice versa, a dog to a cat. This cat will definitely do well in a home with a dog. He's just very, very calm. He's not skittish. Actually, what he's doing right now, he's taking a tour of our newsroom, and he is looking at every little angle that he possibly can. And you know, these wonderful cats are being taken care of by Cat Depot. And you know, Cat Depot specializes in cats. They do a marvelous job, Josh, with the cats.
Oh, I've been there. It's an amazing place, amazing facility, and if the cat is going to a shelter, that's the place the cat should be.
Yeah, if you have to surrender your cat for any reasons whatsoever, that's one of the places that I would call 5-star, is Cat Depot. But in this particular instance, if you enjoy Wilbur and the many, many other cats that they have at Cat Depot, you can fill out an application. You can call 941-366-2404.
Can we get one more shot of Wilbur?
And we're
here?
going to try to get a little
him.
shot of Wilbur. He has
Wilbur.
approved the newsroom as a place that he would like to stay. Maybe he could help you, Ray, with with some of the newscasts. But he's a lovely, lovely cat, 3.5 years old, full of love. That's Wilbur.
All right. Thanks so much, Marcia.
That was great. Thank you very much. The cat took off right away. That's a first. All right, let's go back to Judy, who we know would be in place at Antoine's Restaurant on Tuttle Avenue. Chef Judy, take it away.
And welcome back. We're here with Olivia After, who's going to tell us your history is quite extensive. So tell us not only where you're from, but your background in the restaurant business.
So I'm from Brussels, Belgium, and I came here 6 years ago. I had a job opportunity to work in a Belgian restaurant downtown Sarasota. Then after a few years with my wife, we decided to open our own business on Fruitville, like you said. We love it here. I went to school for culinary in Brussels, Belgium. I worked in the service industry since over 30 years.
So you have a little history there. You knew what you were getting in for, right?
Just, it's not my first rodeo, let's say that. I'm passionate. It's a lot of love and passion about food and people, which is very important for us. we just love it.
I can tell, and this truly is a family business, and we're going to get to meet your lovely wife in just a few minutes. So I take it you run the front of the house, and she runs the back of the house.
Yes, so she's the real boss, as I said all the time. She's the real.
I agree.
And I'm in the front because that's what I do. Also, I do have this little accent who help to sell the French cuisine and Belgian cuisine, as you know. Our muscles, and it's, my accent helped a little,
That's
I have
right.
to say.
It makes it authentic. Now, you have some specials some nights of the weeks and things like that.
Exactly. Every Monday we do all-you-can-eat mussels day. So you come here, all-you-can-eat mussels every Monday of the year.
I'm sure you're packed, so reservations recommended?
Recommended every day. It's a small restaurant. We have 15 tables. Every day. Call us. Make a reservation.
And it's a great idea to do it, but you're going to find out even more reasons to make your reservation when we come back and talk to the chef.
This week on Animal Outtakes.
Dogs today are part of our family. They are family members, and they deserve the best medical care that we can give them.
We'll tell you how your pet can give the gift of life to an animal in need.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
What to do when your heating or air conditioning needs service or, heaven forbid, replacement? Call Air Now today. We've been serving Sarasota and Manatee County since 1946. We offer $49.95 tune-ups, lease or finance options, and remember, service today or it's free.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
I got some really great ribeyes, but my old grill died.
We got a lot of grills here. I show Clay a 3-burner with stainless steel grates. We'll even set it up and deliver it for him.
Ace is the place where you'll feel like you're in grill heaven. Only you won't run into your old grill. That would be awkward.
I'm gonna need more ribeyes.
Right now, buy 2 get 1 free on all gallons of interior and exterior paint. March 8th to 20th only. 6 convenient Sarasota locations and now open in Bradenton, Northport, and soon Osprey.
Every now and then, factories authorize us to give deep discounts on furniture. And that time is now during the Flex Steel Factory Authorized Sale at Bacon's Furniture and Design. Shop the Flex Steel styles you love like Brandon, Dillon, Crosstown, Fleet Street Sectionals, and more. All at the guaranteed lowest authorized prices. Experience the beauty, the functionality, the quality for years to come with a lifetime warranty on Flex Steel's patented spring construction. The Flex Steel Factory Authorized Sale going on now only at Bacon's Furniture and Design.
Come meet the artists and enjoy their creations at the Sarasota Spring Fine Art Festival. Over 100 artists and thousands of works of contemporary art in photography, glass, sculpture, jewelry, and much more. The 4th annual Sarasota Spring Fine Art Festival. Saturday and Sunday, March 11th and 12th on Gulfstream Avenue in downtown Sarasota. Bring your sense of discovery and appreciation of the beautiful to the Sarasota Spring Fine Art Festival. For more information, visit ParagonArtEvents.com.
You can do something about a crime, any crime, and you can receive a reward of up to $3,000 cash. Call Crime Stoppers with information about criminal activity, unsolved crimes, drug dealers, fugitive criminals, stolen property, illegal weapons. Call 366-TIPS. You will remain anonymous. Visit SarasotaCrimeStoppers.com. Download the Crime Stoppers P3 mobile app from the Apple iTunes Store or Google Play. Call Crime Stoppers 366-TIPS. Paid for by the Attorney General's Office, Crime Stoppers Trust Fund.
Live from our studios on Florida's Suncoast, this is ABC 7 News at noon. Your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Welcome back. The FBI director was summoned to Capitol Hill to meet with top lawmakers about issues of national security. This comes amid ongoing investigations into Russia's interference in the general election and President Trump's explosive allegations that President Obama ordered wiretaps at Trump Tower. ABC's Janai Norman is in Washington with the latest.
FBI Director James Comey called to Capitol Hill to meet with congressional leaders, the so-called Gang of Eight. The series of top-secret briefings concerning national security. On the list, Russia's interference in the 2016 election and President Trump's explosive allegations President Obama ordered wiretaps at Trump Tower.
The evidence that President Obama ordered a wiretap at Trump Tower.
Director Comey, who has privately asked the Justice Department to refute the claims, staying tight-lipped about the meeting. But afterwards, Senator Mark Warner speaking up, telling ABC News he's seen no evidence of wiretapping. Another issue with extraordinary national security implications, the alleged massive breach of top CIA secrets revealed by WikiLeaks. Hundreds of documents, the leakers say, revealed the agency's ability to use smartphones, computers, and even TVs to spy on targets.
This is a historic act of devastating incompetence.
Meanwhile, the war rages on over health care reform. Next week, the Congressional Budget Office expected to release estimates of how much the bill will cost and how many Americans will be impacted. But Republicans already saying those estimates may not be right.
But we're not stopping here. This is just the beginning of our work.
President Trump tweeting about the new report that shows 235,000 jobs added in his first month. But DNC Chair Tom Perez says thanks Obama, adding that Trump, quote, has had about as much to do with job growth since January 20th as he does with the Washington Wizards winning record. Absolutely nothing. Janae Norman, ABC News, Washington.
On to state politics now. Lawmakers are making progress in fixing Florida's laws on the death penalty. The House will vote today on a bill that would require a jury to unanimously decide on the death penalty as a sentence. The Senate has already approved the measure. The new legislation comes after the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that the state's death penalty was unconstitutional last year. The previous law required as little as a 10-2 jury vote. In another Senate vote, college students may soon get more financial help. The Senate voted to overhaul the state's higher education system. It would require the state to cover 100% of tuition costs for the top performing high school students who attend a state university or college. The overhaul will also boost financial aid for students, as well as add new programs to help universities bring in and keep more faculty members. But the bill may not get approval in the House. In fact, the top GOP there says state universities are already spending way too much money inappropriately. They don't need more help from taxpayers. From snow to strong winds, severe weather is wreaking havoc across the Northeast. This morning, snow fell from the Great Lakes to New England. Winter weather alerts in effect in 9 states. Strong winds are reported, and tornadoes in Kentucky and Missouri. The golf ball-sized hail destroyed windshields of storm chasers. Look at this one in Ohio. Watch the 4-year-old girl go for a ride on the front door. She opens it up and whoosh, there she goes. In Michigan, struggling with a hot tub cover. No match for the strong gusts there. The wind also brought down trees and power lines, leaving hundreds of thousands of people in the dark across the Northeast. And it's really amazing up there that they've gone from nice spring, almost summer-like weather, and then back to winter again and back and forth several times.
Oh yeah, that southerly wind really bringing up some warm temperatures, and now the reality is, hey, you know, I mean, March in like a lion, out like a lamb, you know, or out like a lion.
It's just going back and forth this summer.
It's madness, March Madness, and we're going to get into some of that action as well. 73 right now in Sarasota, so everything is quiet for us. Sunshine, 77 in Bradenton and 71 in Venice. Our radar remains quiet. This picture, though, changes over the weekend. Of course, the question is, will that be Saturday or Sunday? I'll let you know in a few minutes, but let's concentrate on what we can expect for the rest of the day. Mostly sunny and highs topping out, depending on where you are, the mid to upper 70s, even the lower 80s. So looking pretty good, but changes are coming, and we'll talk about it in a few minutes.
All right, Josh, talk to you soon. A couple in Lee County in southwest Florida is facing more than 700 counts of child abuse involving 11 foster and adopted children. And if they're not just facing charges there, they're also in other spots as well. Brittany Weiner has the story.
Janice and Daniel Spurgeon were arrested last July in Cape Coral after 2 of their 11 foster and adopted children were found drunk at a restaurant and told police they were forced to drink by the abusive couple.
It's terrible. It's disgusting.
Law enforcement, along with the Florida Department of Children and Families, soon found 4 of the girls were sexually abused by Daniel, but all 11 children were physically abused by the couple for years, something former neighbors never suspected.
If anybody here would have suspected that, we would have been calling police.
Since all of the foster children were from Alabama, police and the Alabama Department of Human Resources started investigating possible cases there.
This is one of those cases that's extremely trying on our investigators. It's extremely trying on the community.
Police in Florence, Alabama found extensive abuse had happened while the family lived in their area and brought more than 700 charges against the couple.
And to our best recollection, this is the largest and most extensive case of sexual abuse against children that's occurred in our jurisdiction.
DCF says the children are back in Alabama. The Alabama Department of Human Resources says they check on foster children once a month, but couldn't say if they had received abusive claims from the children before.
On to consumer news now. BMW is recalling over 130,000 SUVs. The company says the drive shaft joint could fall and cause vehicles to stop moving. Problems with the seals could also allow for water and dirt to get in the joint. The recall involves BMW X5 and X6 SUVs from 2011 to 2014. Dealers will begin replacing the part at no cost starting next month. The Girl Scouts cookie season is underway, and it's already a big one for the organization. This is the 100th year of the annual cookie campaign. If you're wondering the top cookie, well, think no more. Yeah, Thin Mints, #1. It competes with 2 new cookies this year. The Girl Scouts have introduced Toffee-tastic cookies for gluten-free customers. They're also introducing the Cookie S'more. Girl Scout Day is March the 12th, and the sales end this month. Speaking of food, let's go back to Chef Judy now on Tuttle Avenue.
I want you to meet the owner chef. Here is Angela. It's so good to see you after many years.
Good to see you again.
And tell us what you prepared for us today.
All right, so I prepared some items that are on our menu. There are some of our appetizers. This is one of our star dishes, the goat cheese salad. So we have some French goat cheese. It's wrapped in a phyllo crust, so it has a nice little crunchy to it, which we serve on a mixed salad, which also has some walnut in there, some caramelized apples to give some of that sweet hint, and a drizzle of honey on top.
I love this salad.
So that's one of the favorites of our patrons. Then here we have a recent addition to our menu, which is the burrata salad. So burrata is kind of a special version of mozzarella cheese. It really has a gooey inside, so we serve it with some crostini, arugula salad, some avocado mousse, and then some balsamic vinegar, which we have put in a pipette. So basically what you can do is squeeze, and it will go right into the inside of the burrata and melt the flavors.
That's brilliant, and I haven't seen that trick done before, so I like that. So you just basically just squeeze it in, and I love that idea. Now over here I see a particular dish. I like the waffles.
It's a waffle. It actually originated because a lot of new customers would come in, they wouldn't know what we were about, and they knew we were from Belgium, so they'd always ask, oh, so you have waffles, which we did not, because we're a fine dining restaurant. So I decided to kind of do a twist and have a waffle on the menu.
That's a great idea. And what is that topped with?
So it's topped with blue cheese. It's got apple inside of it, and then some arugula salad and cherry tomato for some freshness.
What a fun twist on the Belgian waffle. Now over here.
Those are some of our entrees. So we have got the filet mignon en croûte, which was actually a special, but people loved it so much we just had to put it on the menu.
And the pastry is so golden and brown. I can tell that's a specialty of yours.
Yes, I love to bake as well. So I also do all of our desserts. We have our own homemade bread.
Which I love. You even have the Antoine stamp on it.
Yes,
so
we do.
Proprietary. Now let's talk about this beautiful dish over here.
All right, so this is a seafood pasta. It's a squid ink linguine, which we also make in home. and it's with some gambas and some salmon. And a creamy sauce.
And of course, we're running out of time, but you have various degrees of mussels. Really quickly?
We have 10 different kinds of mussels on the menu. And like Alvia said, we do the all-you-can-eat every Monday.
Great opportunities to enjoy, but don't go anywhere. We still have Belgian dessert.
Check out mysuncoast.com/dining, your guide to the foodie lifestyle.
Join us for Sarasota Opera's 2017 Winter Festival, opening February 11th. Featuring Puccini's most famous opera, Madame Butterfly, Rossini's delightful comedy, The Italian Girl in Algiers, Poulenc's heartbreaking Dialogues of the Carmelites, and the medieval thriller, The Love of Three Kings by Italo Montemezzi. Tickets are on sale now. Call 941-328-1300 or visit sarasotaopera.org.
Being the caregiver for my husband is truly a blessing, but sometimes it's easy to lose a part of myself. To be my best, for him and for me, it's important to have time to be able to recharge. When I called Tidewell Hospice, they gave me the chance to do just that. They helped me find the time to care for myself, all the while with the peace of mind of knowing my husband is in the very best hands. Tidewell Hospice, it's more than you think.
Since 1972, Sleep King has provided quality mattresses and accessories at the best discounted prices available. Top brands like Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Beautyrest, iComfort, and more. With available free delivery, free financing, and free setup and removal. For a comfortable night's sleep with same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Trust Sleep King of Sarasota. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
It's the granddaddy of them all, the 89th Annual Arcadia All-Florida Championship Rodeo. March 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th, the Arcadia Rodeo Association is proud to present this PRCA-sanctioned event featuring some of the world's best bull, bronc, and bareback riding, roping, barrel racing, and steer wrestling. For the little wranglers, there's a calf scramble and mutton busting. Gates open at 11 each day. For tickets, visit arcadiarodeo.com or call 800-749-7633. It's rodeo at its finest. Don't miss the 89th All-Florida Championship Rodeo, March 9th through 12th.
Okay, everyone, so good to see you on this Friday afternoon. I'm meteorologist Josh Stone in for John Scalzi once again. And temperatures look like this along the coast. The low 70s here in Sarasota, 73 degrees, 71 out in Cortez. A little bit warmer in Arcadia, 83 degrees. What's going on here is we have a sea breeze that has developed, so the wind's coming out of the west. A little bit cooler along the coastline because of these winds coming off the water. But where there isn't much water out here in the open land, the sun is heating up the ground a lot faster. That's why temperature is a little bit warmer inland. But highs will top out in the upper 70s, lower 80s for the most part around the Sun Coast. So looking like another nice day. This radar is quiet. Things change, though, over the weekend. Tomorrow, we've got a lot of events going on outside. I think we're going to be fine, other than a few passing clouds. Maybe a stray shower here or there, but I think we're going to be okay. Sunday, though, things change. See this blue here? That shows us where the upper level moisture is. This is associated with a front. This is the front that's going to slide down from the north to bring us some clouds on Saturday. Sunday, a system that really hasn't developed yet, that's the one that's going to bring us widespread rainfall around the Sun Coast. Not going to be a whole lot of rain, possibly a quarter of an inch, maybe a little bit more than that, but we really need rain. We're almost down 4 inches in a deficit since January 1st, so we really need to make that up. Now, this is the cold front that caused some severe weather earlier. Now it's basically losing its strength as it slides southward, brings us a few clouds on Saturday. The northern part of this storm, though, is a little different. We're talking about snow, 2 to 4 inches of snow falling in the northeast, and that's also aiding to some delays here at LaGuardia and JFK Airport. So about an hour delay there. If you're heading up that direction or expecting family or friends coming down, there's going to be a delay. As far as your futurecast goes, well, again, mostly sunny skies today, a few clouds tomorrow, maybe a stray shower, but that'll be it. And then you can see some green here on the map around New Orleans and into Mississippi. That is the developing system that will be coming our way to bring us the rain on Sunday. For the tides today, the high tide will be at 11:04 p.m. later tonight. Sunset at 6:36. Beach and boating forecast looking wonderful today. Northwest winds at 10 knots, seas offshore 1 to 2 feet. Today's high about 77. Areas inland, as I showed you, a little bit warmer than that. Sunday, here we go. The rain comes in, lingers into Monday, and then a shot of chilly air comes in the wake of that front, and highs on Wednesday only in the 60s. Lows, I'm being generous, 50 degrees, but for at least a couple of nights there, wouldn't be surprised if we see widespread lows in the 40s. So prepare for that. And get ready to put on your sweater again. Back to you, Ray.
Oh my gosh, also set your clocks ahead on Sunday morning at 2 a.m. Spring ahead, fall back. This weekend, there are plenty of options for fun on the Suncoast. Our Linda Carson has a few ideas that you won't want to miss in this week's Suncoast Scene.
The Sarasota Ballet takes the stage at the Van Wezel this weekend and is drawing Sir Frederick Ashton fans from across the globe.
The program has 2 of Ashton's masterpieces. It has Senda Ballet, which I don't know if it's been seen before in the United States, but it's one of his great masterpieces, I think. And then 2 Pigeons is a great love story.
Victoria Holland dances the lead in 2 Pigeons, and she partners with a guest artist, a big star in the ballet world.
Marcela Gomez from American Ballet Theater is coming here to perform with us, so it's a real treat for not only us dancers, but for the audience as well.
A tribute to Ashton, Friday and Saturday nights with a matinee on Saturday here at the Van Wezel. Come and see what everybody is talking about. And the 89th annual Arcadia Rodeo is now in progress. They don't call it the granddaddy of them all for nothing.
This rodeo is the best rodeo east of the Mississippi River. The stock contractor of the year, 2-time stock contractor of the year, Frontier Rodeo's here. The hard-working people of Arcadia make this rodeo what it is.
The Arcadia Rodeo, every day through Sunday. The curtain goes up on the Love of Three Kings Saturday night, and it runs through March 26th. And be sure and bring your Kleenex. This is going to be a real tearjerker. The music is spectacularly beautiful, and the story is about love gone bad, real bad. The princess is in love and engaged to the prince, but their land is conquered, and the conquering king forces her to marry his son. Stage director Stephanie Sundin says our hearts will break for all 4 characters.
The young couple that are torn apart, their engagement is over, so you feel very sad for the 2 of them. Manfredo, the husband, is so loving and sweet. Why wouldn't we feel for him? Because he's lost his wife, doesn't love him. And the old king, he loves his son so much.
Linda Carson, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
All right, on to sports news now. The Buccaneers signed a pair of Washington Redskins defensive lineman Chris Baker and receiver Deshaun Jackson. According to ESPN, Jackson is signing a 3-year deal worth $35 million. In fact, quarterback Jameis Winston lobbied the team to sign Jackson, and apparently they listened. He does have some clout. The IndyCar season kicks up again this weekend just over the Sunshine Skyway Bridge. The Firestone Grand Prix of St. Petersburg will be held Sunday. Drivers will race through the city streets. Practice begins today, while qualifying for the big race is tomorrow at 3 o'clock. And the green flag drops on Sunday at 12:30. You can catch the race right here on ABC. Just one spring training game today on the Suncoast. The Pirates will host the Rays on ABC 7 Day at the ballpark. The game starts in 15 minutes at Lecom Field. Also today, the Orioles are in Fort Myers to play the Red Sox. Entertainment news now. After this, stay with us.
The official Suncoast Storm team at ABC 7. We're here for you.
There are many choices when it comes to AC companies. Our advice? Choose a company that performs employee background checks and is licensed with top manufacturers like Daikin. Daikin offers a 12-year parts and labor limited warranty. For better comfort and value, call Elite Heating and Air.
Come meet the artists and enjoy their creations at the Sarasota Spring Fine Art Festival. Over 100 artists and thousands of works of contemporary art in photography, glass, sculpture, jewelry, and much more. The 4th annual Sarasota Spring Fine Art Festival, Saturday and Sunday, March 11th and 12th on Gulfstream Avenue in downtown Sarasota. Bring your sense of discovery and appreciation of the beautiful to the Sarasota Spring Fine Art Festival. For more information, visit ParagonArtEvents.com. In town? On the town, The Mark offers landmark living in the center of everything you love about Sarasota. Priced from the 700s, spacious residences and elevated club-level amenities create a private oasis in the sky. Promenade shopping and dining put the best of downtown downstairs. Sales gallery open daily at the corner of Pineapple and State Street just south of Maine. The Mark, Sarasota. Presented by Coulter.
What does it mean when New South Window says Factory Direct?
It means we have a factory.
It means we eliminate the middleman.
It means you get an award-winning, energy-efficient window at factory direct pricing.
Plus, New South windows are made in Florida.
Port Florida Home.
By Florida workers. Because we know Florida weather.
Right now, buy 2 windows, get the 3rd free, plus our lifetime warranty. New South Window. We manufacture, we install, we guarantee. Call now.
Thinking about having surgery can be a scary thing. It takes somebody who's in severe pain, bring them in, take good care of them, and then get them out and back to their life is huge. We focus on minimally invasive approaches when possible, and oftentimes people can be back up on their feet in a day or two with a whole lot less pain than before surgery. We fix people's lives. We do.
Luxury for less at Alex Karras Lincoln. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKZ Sports Utility for $249 per month or 2017 MKZ for $299 per month. We are proud to introduce the newest addition to the Lincoln lineup, the all-new 2017 Lincoln Continental. We have a great selection and ready for immediate delivery. Alex Karras Lincoln, affordable luxury, winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award, serving Florida's Suncoast since 1978. We're located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41.
Being a caregiver at Granny Nanny's, there's nothing else like it.
When you build that relationship and form that bond, it's rewarding.
It feels wonderful. You feel like you're part of the family.
And every patient I meet becomes part of my family.
I love my job. It's who I am and it's what I do. It's about giving them the quality of life they deserve.
It's bringing loving care to home care.
I am Granny Nanny's.
I am Granny Nanny's.
I am Granny Nanny's.
A helping hand and a gentle heart.
Well, it's a great day for a baseball game. The Pirates are hosting the Rays. It was called McKechnie Field, now Lecom Field, so a brand new name, but a great tradition in Bradenton. More on that now from our chief meteorologist on the scene, Bob Harrigan. Bob?
And a great tradition, throwing out the first pitch. I just did it 4 years in a row. My daughter did it, and she threw better than I did. Joining me now live is Mike LaValliere. Spanky, how are you? Good seeing you again.
Absolutely fabulous. And I tell you, you have done one great job with the weather this spring. Unbelievable.
It has been good so far. Let's keep our fingers crossed for Sunday, the next home game here. Hey, how's the team looking? And I'll tell you what, this is the greatest park in Florida.
Without a doubt. This place, first time I got here was 1984, and they've done so many beautiful things to it. And, you know, the boardwalk outside, there's so many great viewpoints. It's an intimate place. It's fun for the fans, and really it's fun for us, too.
So the end of March, they've been here since 1969, the Pirates, and I'll tell you, this is the longest standing team, I think, too, in one city. And it's kind of a mutual relationship there, helping out both ways.
It really does. And, you know, me living here in the community for the last 29 years, you can see it. And the Pirates are very involved. They get involved with a lot of our youth programs. And I think, you know, both sides, you know, tip their caps. They've done a nice thing for Bradenton.
And so do you, Mike. You do a lot of stuff in the community as well. Appreciate it.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Bring home a World Series ring, all right?
Well, the guys are looking good so far. So, hey, we're just going to keep after it.
All right, there you go. Good game today. Back to you guys. Beautiful day out here. Right here at Lecom Park. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Bob. Let's go to Judy now on Tuttle Avenue at Antoine's for her final wrap-up.
Belgium is certainly here, right in Sarasota County. It was a lovely visit, and I have to tell you, off camera, I had their twist on what beef Wellington is, and it was just delicious. So now it's time to finish up with dessert. What I love is they have several different desserts, all house-made, but I love that you can choose a trio, and they give you several selections, and you get to pick your favorite three. So today I selected a blood orange sorbet, perfect as the heat starts to rise this time of year, an exquisite classic chocolate mousse and creme brulee, or of course the ice cream profiteroles with that wonderful Belgian chocolate. This is caramel sea salt ice cream inside, and then you get that melted fudginess, and it is just perfect, and it's my time to tuck in. So check out Antoine's. Dinner only, right by the ballpark. I think you'll be very pleasantly surprised, as I am with dessert. There you go, guys.
Sounds great. Thank you, Judy. Entertainment news now. It's All in the Family on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. For the first time ever, a father and son will jointly leave their footprints in concrete outside the Chinese Theater. Carl and Rob Reiner will make their mark in Hollywood together in a ceremony on April 7th. Both Reiners have had long careers as writers, directors, and actors. Gamers around the world will celebrate the hero of one of the most famous video game characters ever on Friday. Today is National Mario Day, apparently because the abbreviated date MAR10 looks like the name Mario. Anyway, the day of Nintendo's nostalgia is a time to pay tribute to Mario in all its incarnations, including his early appearance in Donkey Kong and, of course, the hit game Super Mario Brothers, featuring Mario and his brother Luigi. You lost me after Pac-Man, personally.
Mrs. Pac-Man, come on now.
Mrs. Pac-Man, that's true. That's Ms. I think it was actually Ms. All right, have a good weekend. Change on Sunday, huh?
Exactly, yeah, rain on Sunday.
Enjoy today, folks, and we'll see you on Monday.